Alright, I'm back. I'm finally gonna take a look at this. It arrived in the mail. It's the Xenoblade 3 EUNIE Figma. I already have Mio, so now I have EUNIE. This is great. I haven't even opened this damn thing yet. And there we go. Yeah, that's the best part of these videos, right? ASMR? There she is. She is in the box. Box is nice. I like the color scheme. It's blue with green. Green is my favorite color, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, she comes with her giant, like, beam rod? Like, what the fuck was that thing called? It's literally like a sniper rifle slash, like, healing staff, which is really funny, because she's a healer and also a gunner. I'm assuming she can hold it without needing an extra stand to hold her, but the weapon is oversized, so I'm not sure. I'm really excited about this one because it actually has double jointed knees, and that was my biggest one of my biggest problems with the Mio Figma, that they didn't give it double jointed knees, and you know, the skirt also got in the way, so we're finally going to check this out. Doesn't come with as much stuff as Mio, but it's fine. Now I gotta open this. There we go. Can I move this back a little bit? I never have room for these videos. Okie dokie. Let's try and get Let's try and get EUNIE out of the box so she can call everyone a Muppet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, play Xenoblade 3. Yeah, you can see that's not as much stuff as Mio. I don't remember what the price of EUNIE was, but I think it might be around the same as Mio. Which is kind of bad because it's like she comes with less stuff, but the stuff she comes with is extremely detailed. Like her rifle and everything's pretty well modeled and detailed. I'm assuming it's like the same as it is in game, so we'll see. There's only a quick unboxing though, not a full review. Full review is gonna happen later. I'm busy with other figures and busy in general because my birthday is coming up, and this video hopefully will get uploaded the same day I fucking unbox this because I'm slow. Ooh, here we go. Let me move this. Okie dokie. And here is EUNIE, and we gotta take all this plastic shit off of her. Why does she have some of this stuff like in between her butt cheeks? I don't know. This is pretty funny. Why did they make the peg hole the same color as her skin? Like, couldn't they have just painted this part black? Like, it looks weird. Like, I might just grab a marker and just fucking paint that, but I'm not sure. Man, that ab crunch just looks really weird. Wish they could have done something more about about those colors. Okay, I think they did the hair similar to Mio, and is that a fucking smudge on the back before I even like revealed the whole thing? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Okay, let's move this back. And here is EUNIE. Finally, she's out of the box. I think they got her body proportions and everything pretty spot on. The funny thing is that this figure is like overall shape and everything, and the fact that EUNIE also wears like a tight like onesie type of like suit, battle suit or whatever is a lot like that one character from Nike that also managed to get a Figma recently. I think her name is Alice. So it's just really funny that they have similar clothes. I never noticed that because I don't play Nike, but I want to get that figure too because it actually looks pretty cool. And I could probably head swap these characters just for a joke. But before we take a proper look at EUNIE, let me grab Mio, which I brought with me, so I can show you. And then here's Mio. Okay, I don't remember if in-game Mio is taller than EUNIE, but yeah, she's taller. Cool seeing the Xenoblade characters together. Man, I really wish I brought, my Xenogears figure, like for Faye or, the Whaletoll. Even though that one doesn't really match. Man, I don't have any Xenosaga ones except for the Cosmos kit, but that one is that kit is not good. Yeah, so here she is next to Mio. I think it's pretty awesome that they're next to each other, and that's pretty cool. Since you know EUNIE is from Keves, she has the Kevesi like Ether like belt thingy that Noah and the others have in her team, so I think that's pretty cool. I think it's just stuck to this part of the figure, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to figure out all this stuff out. We're gonna have to figure all this stuff out like as we go along, but man, I'm really excited to do a full review for this, but we're just gonna do this quick little preview and unboxing. Okay, so let's look at EUNIE real quick. I wish the feathers had more detail. Like, they look nice, but they seem kind of plain. You see that? Yeah. They could easily put more detail into the feathers. Like, shading or more of a wash could have really went a long way to give the feathers more detail. If you saw the Arcanadia Elena, not Elena, the Arcanadia Lumitia speed build, the wings are really detailed even without paint, and I think if they made the wings as detailed as that, maybe that could have worked. Because they have like some brownish yellow shading, like almost like a cinnamon type color, like in the paint, but it's so hard to see on camera. It's there, but it's very faint. But it's not as good as it should be. I think the hair is extremely on point. And the face, like this legit looks like EUNIE, like 100%. They even gave her a smug face. The only thing is that you can't see her other eyebrow because, you know, that it doesn't work like the way it does in the game where it's like partially see-through. Same thing I said about Mio, but like, wow. Man, did the face, did they make the faces better? Hold on. Like, here's Mio. I don't know. That looks pretty good to me. And then EUNIE. I don't know. I feel like EUNIE's looks a little bit better because it's like the second one. But man, and the hair's cool too. I like that the hair is like kind of wavy. Not sure why. Maybe it's for the articulation so it doesn't get in the way. But man, it's cool. Okay, first thing I want to see is the neck. Did they fix the neck problem that Mio had, where if you looked up, she had a bobblehead? Wait, actually, this hair has a hinge. Let's actually see how this works. Ooh, excellent. Look at that. It actually looks weird when you lift it up, but it's for the articulation. Oh, great. Does it just come off like that? Like the Figma gold chip? I don't like that. Okay, so real quick, let me see. So when she looks up, she doesn't have the bobblehead. They actually covered the neck more. Like, you can see a little bit, but that's if you, like, really stress it. See, like this, like, no bobblehead. Oh, thank God. I was really tired of that. Real quick, how far can she look down? She can look down okay. Side to side. Oh, the neck. No, okay, that's normal. Oh, subtlety right there in the neck. Yeah, I think they must have done something to make it better. But I think it's still in the usual ball peg connected to the back of the neck. It's very hard to see, but you can see right there, it's connected to the back of the neck. This isn't, like I said, it's not a full review, so I'm not going to do everything. So that's pretty cool. What about the arms? Arms go pretty far up, that's cool. Oh, is this like a butterfly joint sort of thing? Or is that just like a weird cap? She's not going to be able to do a lot of crazy posing, is she? Yeah, I don't know if I like this. This is weird. Okay, so this is how it works, I think. It's this shoulder joint that sticks out, and then the ball peg is connected here, I think? Yeah. You can kind of see it, but yeah, that's interesting. Not really gonna help, but maybe it'll do something. Yeah, you're not really gonna get her arms across her chest, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately her shoulder range is not going to be good, just because of the sweater. Yeah, you can't blame the boobs, because I've shown figures that can do that. So, okay, so her shoulder range is limited, which kind of sucks, but oh well. They have a bicep swivel, at least I think they do. Is that a bicep swivel, or is that... I think it is, I don't know. Something tells me it is, something also tells me it's not. It's just kind of moving with the arm. That could just be like a wrinkle or something, or some weird cut. She has a double jointed arm? A single jointed arm, which has okay range. Don't really like this. This little lump just sitting there. Okay. Wrists are normal. Okay, okay. Really curious to see how this torso works. Okay, so by itself... Oh my god, I'm doing such a bad job today. Okay, so by itself... okay, ooh, hey, look at that. It just works. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Like, maybe the bad shoulders can make up for the okay shoulders can be made up for with like good range everywhere else. This is pretty nice so far. Like, sideways isn't as good as Mio. Wait. Oh, shit. That's pretty good. Why is it going so out of focus? Okay, we're starting to see some progress here. And then, okay, what about like the whole thing? Oh, shit. I didn't break it, right? Oh, shit. Look at that range. Look at that fucking crunch. Damn. The crunch is crazy. She can literally, like, let me see. How does that look? Wow. Amazing crunch, but it looks fucking ugly from the back. I didn't break this thing, right? I'm trying to see how the fuck they made this thing. I must have accidentally pushed it further than it was. There we go. Okay, I accidentally unsnapped it, disconnected it, but... Hey, that's still pretty good range. If you want to, like, take it further and push it a bit further, then you get more than, like, 90-degree torso range. But, like, yeah, that's still extremely good, so I'll take that. That's great. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the ball peg that Mio has, so that she can't do the side-to-side thing. So she has like the fucking Marvel Legends setup, where it's a ball peg here and then an ab crunch. Like, I don't like that setup. I don't know why they're doing that. Because now she can't twist her body to the side. It's just stupid. Like, they very easily could have just put a ball peg here, made this an entire separate thing, and then have keep the ab crunch if they really wanted to. Like, I don't know. Okay, so let's see how the legs work real quick. She can kick all the way up. Oh, they're doing that weird butt thing that they keep doing with a lot of figures, where the like a majority of the butt is like sculpted on, so it might fuck up the range of motion. But they put some kind of butt here, so I guess it'll be okay. See, like, because you get like this big lump right here of the butt cheek. So it just kind of looks weird, because I don't think that's how legs work. Also, they seemingly fixed like the way they do their legs, where it doesn't look super weird going out like straight like that. Still looks weird, but okay. Double jointed knee range is okay. This is definitely not fucking double jointed knee range. Like, come on. Like, that's it? Like, what about Mio? What was Mio's leg range again? Before we continue. Let me see. You know what? I think that's an improvement, actually. Yeah. That's an improvement. Mio doesn't have as good of a knee bend. But, like, it wouldn't have that problem if they just did it properly. They can do it on their model kits. But whatever. That's fine. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, sideways. I know why it doesn't have that much range, because they didn't cut it out properly. Like, what is going on here? Like, make the legs go up a little bit more. Okay, well, the upside is that she can still kick. She kind of has a hard time doing that because her torso is weird, but can she stand on her own? Where's the pivot point for the angle? I don't know. I'm trying to hold it, but yeah, she can still kick. So this is actually still good leg range, but like I want like full splits. Full splits would be pretty nice, actually. So there's that. Okay. I'm trying to get the thigh swivel to actually move, but I can't seem to get it to work. I'm just trying to see right now. Also, this part seems to be molded onto her butt. They actually put this part on her butt instead of making it a floating piece like all of this is. But the good thing about this being a floating piece is that it doesn't get in the way. It doesn't damage the figure, so there's that. Okay, what about going backwards? Oh, I can actually go backwards a decent amount. It's a little weird because it kind of kicks out to the side, but like she can kick back, which means kicking forward she can basically go like this. So that's pretty cool. You get the gap, but that's fine. That's cool. Okay, I'm trying to get this thigh swivel to move. Jesus. Okay, it works here on this one, the left leg, so it does work. It seems to be perfectly round, so that you can actually move it. It actually moves pretty well. Maybe if I just force it, maybe it'll just work. Oh, that is not moving. What in the fuck? Okay, I can't fix the leg problem right now. I probably have to dip it in hot water or something, so we'll fix that later. At least this one turned, so I was able to show that, but... Okay, what about the ankles? Because she has like these big ass boots. So that's pretty cool. Toe joint. They did it okay, but I don't know. I think that looks a bit weird. Like, shouldn't more of this be colored white? Yeah, they cut it out in kind of a weird way, but... Yeah, it doesn't look that flush. They definitely could have done that better. But look at the detail on her shoes. They actually sculpted the fucking soles. Just like a good amount of detail. It's pretty cool. I'm not going super in-depth in detail because this is just the unboxing. I do like all the line work they did on her like tights, because you know that's how it is in game. Okay, so let's look at her weapons and everything real quick, and then we'll call it a day. Oh wow! Look at this. Look at the detail. Look how shiny and nice it looks. Ooh, look at this. Like, it has so many little like blue highlights and extra colors into it. It's like a gunmetal, like silver type color, like a darker gray, and then like a more metallic gray. Okay, the actual revolver doesn't move. This is nice. You know how hard it is to paint like some of these really fucking tiny areas? Like to hand paint that? That's really fucking annoying. I'm trying to learn how to paint models, but it's like, man, even with markers, it's kind of tough. Damn. Okay, and then here's the rest of it. Here's the rest of the gun rod. And just look at this. Yeah, see, here's like the Kavesi, like, the ether thingy, so that like it's supposed to glow like in game when she starts charging it and everything. I think it looks pretty cool. So how are you supposed to connect these? Oh, okay. I think there's a connector right here, right in this part. And then I think it connects to this. Yeah, we'll see. I'm assuming that's how it works. I haven't pulled out the you know what? And then you just attach this. Oh, there we go. That's how it looks in its entirety. Right, because I forgot, her weapon is weird because it changes from rod to gun. Or I think that's how the weapon looks like when it's not fully, like, used. Or maybe they just... I'm not sure why they did that. I'm not sure what the point of that is. I have to look... I haven't played Xenoblade 3 in so long. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out later. But look at the size of this fucking weapon. Like, how is she fighting with this thing? I am not going to be able to get this in frame. But, like, just look at it next to her. Like, huge. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to get the hands to work after we look at the faces. Okay, I'm going to swap at least one of the faces so we can at least take a look at it. Okay, so how you do this again? Yeah. I think you just pull it from this side. Oh, they used that soft plastic again for the hip. It fell off. Look, you can see the smugness. Look at the smugness right here. This one, she just looks bored, looking off to the side. And then the angry one, we'll use the angry one real quick. Where's the, oh yeah, here's the hair. Just her calling someone a Muppet. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is attach the, put the weapon on, and that's it. I hate that they tape these things to the fucking plastic. Like, dude, stop doing this shit. Just make a space for it in the fucking figure box. Okay. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm probably just gonna put all her stuff in here, to be honest. Like, this is a mess. Oh, now I gotta open this. Oh yeah, and you can see it you might not be able to see it, but you can see it comes with the angled peg, an extra wrist peg. I'm not sure why they only ever give you one. Just give you two. the stand arm, and then the figure stand that has Monolith and Nintendo on it. Okay, and she has a bunch of hands. These hands are... you get 4 pairs of hands in addition to the regular ones. So you get the book holding hand, another, like, was that like a gun? Yeah, the gun, like trigger figure hand, grippy hand, 2 other grippy hands, and then open hands. And then she already has fist hands because she's ready to box. Okay, I guess we have to use... what's the specific one for these? This video is way too long. I don't know, they don't have numbers on them. Okay, so obviously it's this hand. And I think this one. Yeah, I think this one. Okay. I found out something cool. You can flip these little blue parts, you can pull them out and flip them. So you can make it look like she's about to fire the rifle. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to put these hands on. Pretty sure it just goes like this. Man, I love when they make the weapons so hard to use. Like when you just want the character to hold the damn thing. Okay, I think I got it in there somehow. So now the finger's actually like on the trigger. Now I just need to connect it to her hand, to her body. Okay, so I just gotta take this part off. Oof, that was not... had like a lot of resistance there. Which is kind of good, because you don't want it to slip off. Okay. Just need a good angle to... I didn't think this through. Because now she has to like tuck it underneath her arm. Hold on. Okay, now I just gotta put this other hand on and see if I can replicate the gun pose. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to do this? I don't know how well she can hold that. Yeah, see, that's not gonna... Okay, there we go. Man, I really wish I could use the thigh swivel properly so that she can look a bit more natural. Okay, I think I got it? I don't know, that looks close, right? But the hand is not really holding the gun. This one, like, barely is, but yeah. I'm probably gonna look at the back of the box again so I can see if I'm doing it correctly, because I feel like I'm not. Okay, I double checked and I did use the correct hands, but the problem is that this part of the gun, like the back part, is pretty, like, heavy, like, compared to the rest of it. So the uneven weight causes it to seesaw from going like this to going like that, so this part outweighs it. So trying to keep her hand like on the actual like part of the gun so she can grip it, it's a little difficult. It's kind of annoying. But I managed to get it, so there you go. Here's EUNIE. She looks pretty cool. Forgot to mention, but she comes with the little journal that, you know, she writes down like recipes for and stuff for when she talks to Tyon and everything. And if you know how Xenoblade 3 ends, you know that she also has this book with her. She also writes down who's her best friend. Tyon apparently is number 4. And let me just once again show her next to Mio, because why not? I'm not gonna have them fight each other right now. I'll save that for the review. But yeah, there you go. Really happy about EUNIE, and hopefully more Xenoblade stuff gets announced soon. Also, happy 15th anniversary to Xenoblade, like as an entire series. I've been following since the 2010 on the Wii, and you know we're up to Xenoblade 3 and Xenoblade X Definitive Edition now. So, alright, that's pretty much it. See ya.